Welcome to KeyPoint Government Solutions, and thank you for your interest in becoming a background investigator. At KeyPoint, we have exciting opportunities for people who would like to work in a growing industry and at the same time provide a valuable service in support of our national security. As a background investigator, you will work independently from your home office, schedule your own investigative interviews and appointments to complete casework, and spend the majority of your time in the field interacting with and eliciting information from a wide variety of people. If you are a self-motivated professional who prefers a non-traditional schedule to a typical office job, stay tuned. Our investigators work hard and are required to meet constant deadlines, but they enjoy tremendous variety in this independent role. So you might be wondering, what does an investigator actually do? One of the great things about the job is that you are based out of your home, so your week will generally begin with a short commute to your computer to check your new case assignments. These cases originate from a federal agency that is contracted with KeyPoint to conduct background investigations. These agencies include the Office of Personnel Management, Department of Homeland Security, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or Customs and Border Protection. The cases will vary in terms of complexity and the issues to be resolved. You're responsible for conducting background investigations for the purpose of determining employment suitability for persons who require access to sensitive or classified U.S. government information. It helps to be good at multitasking as you work multiple cases at once. In most cases, our investigators are assigned investigative items rather than full cases, so you may have items on at least 20 cases simultaneously. Investigators receive, complete, and submit their own investigative items through an online case management system. Strong typing and computer skills are essential to your efficiency as an investigator. Additionally, you've got to be organized, have good planning skills, and be self-motivated to stay on top of deadlines. One of your most important tasks is conducting interviews to elicit information pertaining to your assigned cases. Some of the interviews you can set up in advance over the phone, while others you will need to cold call in person. This is where good people skills can really pay off. Candidates who have not had investigative experience will receive our industry-leading training, which is specific to the contract they will work. This training may include classroom instruction and practical field mentoring. You'll want to map out the interview locations ahead of time in order to optimize travel time. Most investigators spend 3 to 4 days of the week in the field. When you're out in the field, your car becomes your second office, and most investigators rely on their knowledge of the local area and other resources such as online maps to increase their productivity. While being thorough and planning ahead is important, you also need to be flexible. You may have to adjust your schedule in order to get the interviews you need to resolve a case. No 2 days are ever alike. While in the field, you need to be professional and ready for anything. You may be at a construction site in the morning and meeting with a military officer in the afternoon. The best part of the job for most investigators is the opportunity to talk to all kinds of people. You've got to be comfortable introducing yourself over the phone and in person. Most people are happy to help you once they understand why you are there. Persistence is an important trait to becoming a successful investigator. Sometimes it takes multiple calls to get the interviews you need to resolve a case. Occasionally, people won't want to cooperate. You can't take it personally, and you must remain calm and courteous. When conducting interviews, you'll follow guidelines developed by the federal agency. Your job is to be a good listener, stay focused, and elicit all the information you need. In addition to the face-to-face interviews, you may also need to conduct record searches at various facilities such as courthouses. Once you've conducted the interviews and obtained the records you need, you've got to pull it all together into a clear, concise written report. Here's where those writing, typing, and computer skills will come into play. You'll typically spend about 1/3 to 1/2 of your time on writing reports. Some investigators like to write their reports in the evening. Others prefer to set aside a day to write up all the reports for the week. You can choose what works best for your schedule, as long as you meet your case deadlines. As you can see, the job of an investigator is challenging and draws upon many different skills, including being self-motivated to stay on top of deadlines, good at planning and organizing your own work schedule, have good people skills and a knack for eliciting pertinent information, Be persistent in obtaining required information. Ability to be flexible and adaptable to get the job done. And have good writing and typing skills to create successful case reports. For the right people, the position offers independence, variety, and a non-traditional schedule. You'll have the chance to meet interesting people and serve your country. KeyPoint Government Solutions is committed to innovation, excellence, and integrity, which has propelled us to a leadership position in our industry. We reward quality and productivity through promotional opportunities and discretionary bonuses. Join us to work together in support of our national security.